No, she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
Hey guys, welcome to Ryan's coming back into work vlog. So, after 2 years, I am bringing Ryan back into work. Fingers crossed he stays sound. So I'm going to bring you guys along on the journey to bring him back into work. And today we are starting off with some long reining. So yeah, I'm going to start introducing the saddle and stuff back to him, as obviously he's not been ridden, as I said, about 2 years. So I'm not sure what it's going to be like. He is naturally quite a sharp horse, so I just want to keep everything nice and relaxed for him. So yeah, we're going to start introducing him back to the saddle and doing some long reining and walk today. And I'm going to bring you guys along with the journey to hopefully me riding him again. Fingers crossed. So yeah, let's go get started.
Here he is. Right, let's get him undressed. So a little bit more about Rara. So I did do a video on him actually, probably a couple of years ago now. We've had a lot of problems with him, unfortunately, lameness wise. But it's quite strange really, as we actually have no idea what is wrong with him still to this day. He's had many investigations, he's had MRI, he's had many scans, many x-rays, you know, and we really can't find anything big wrong with him. He has some very mild changes and stuff, but nothing that should be causing lameness. We did treat some of these little problems, like in case he was just being extra sensitive, but nothing worked long term. So we went to a vet called David Sinclair a couple of months ago now. Well, no, it would have been probably about 4 months ago now. And he recommended box resting him because in one of the MRIs he had a tiny little tear in one of his DDFTs in one of his front feet. I can't remember which one it was now. And he basically said that little tear, well, it wasn't really a tear, but that little mark could have maybe not healed, as he would have recommended straight away to have box rested him, as for an injury like that, for it to heal, they should be box rested. So because we hadn't done that yet, and he'd just been like out in the field, or, you know, yeah, basically for me, time off, he'd just been out in the field. But he's not a very good boy out in the field, are you? He can be quite naughty. So basically the worry was that because he's a bit feisty in the field, that he's not actually rested himself and has ended up, you know, re-injuring himself over and over again. So it's not had a chance to heal. So that is basically the plan. He's had 3 months box rest. We took him back into the vets to have a check over, basically, with David. And David was very happy with how he looked. He said he looked very sound. So basically, we have just been introducing him back into going back out again. He's just been going out in a turn-up pen for the time being.
Nice break. Where's your broom? You haven't brought it over. You try it.
Mum and I'm talking about brooms. I'm talking, my mum's come in, but as you can probably see, he's a very fluffy boy. It's very fluffy, but there's no way I am going to be clipping this horse until I'm actually back riding him. Basically, the plan is he's been introduced back into going out in the field. Well, at the moment, him and Mary are just going out in the little turn-out pen that we've got, and then hopefully once the field starts to dry out a bit more, we can introduce them back to going out in the field. But at the moment they're very wet, so just not worth the risk. With the injury that he had, it can very easily be re-injured if you're not careful. So I just want to make sure I'm being extra careful with him. So he's in a surface turn-up pen with Mary at the moment, whilst I'm rehabbing him. So yeah, I'm just going to start getting him ready now. Let's introduce you back to having his saddle on. So he's quite, I think he'll be fine, to be honest, but you know, you never know with horses. So saddle pad. Boy. If you're wondering what he's looking at, my mum's harrowing the field because we've got lots of mole holes, so she's trying to harrow the mole holes. Half pad. I'm just putting a half pad on him. Only as this isn't his saddle. He doesn't have a saddle currently, so I'm just putting on Brian's old saddle. So I just wanted to put something underneath, a little pad, just for a bit of extra support. This is Mary's saddle actually. It's been these saddles do not fit you. I'm so sorry, Bobs. I know, they don't fit you, do they? It's like, no, they don't. I know. I ideally would obviously like to have a saddle that fits him, but because he's not actually, you know, been in consistent work for such a long time, I don't want to pay out to have a saddle made for him and then it not fit. So basically my plan is that if he stays sound this time round, I will give it a couple of months before I get a saddle. I might speak to Freddie, who is obviously my saddle rep from Steuben, as obviously I'm very lucky enough to be sponsored by Steuben. And next time he comes over to see Mary, which I think should be soon, I might get him to have a look and see if there's anything that he's got that he can lend me in the meantime. Good boy, being very good. Because as I said, I don't want to get another saddle for him if he doesn't stay sound, because then I'm going to have to give up one of my beautiful custom saddles that I waited months for. So yeah, and I'm not paying to have another brand new saddle custom made, so if I can just get one off Freddie that they've already got, that would be so much easier, like I did last time. He was in work for a couple of months and then went lame again. To be fair, that was only because he got this one was bare foot, he got seedy toe, and obviously he was a bit lame with seedy toe, so we had to put shoes back on him. But anyways, right, yeah, that was very easy. Good boy. It's very relaxed. At least put my stirrups back on, because otherwise I've got nothing to attach the long reins to. Okay, next stirrup. Oh, looks so weird to have a saddle on without stirrups. Like, it looked so weird putting it on. Oh, honestly, oh thank God. Right, there we go. Okay, stirrups on. Good boy. Just want to make sure he's not too spooky about stirrups bashing him. Good boy. Boy. Oh, God. Give him a treat. Tell him he's a good boy. Okay, we has had a bridle on, because I had a bridle on him to hand walk him. So I get his bridle on and then I'll meet you guys in the arena. Okay, so here is Rai in the arena. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk him around for a second with nothing on. Okay, I'm just going to walk him around in hand with the saddle on, just to get him used to the saddle. As you can see, I've got a hat on for protection. I don't have gloves on. I do have gloves in my pocket, but I'm quite warm. So hat on for protection, walking around for a bit with just the saddle on, get him used to the feeling of the saddle again, and then I might put the long reins on, depending on how nervous he is. He can be quite a nervous horse. That's just him naturally. But I have been doing some just in-hand stuff with him in the arena recently. Nothing too much, but just literally with a head collar or a bridle on. And oh boy. Just, but obviously without any tack. I haven't been wearing any tack on him until now. So that is my plan. Don't know what he's going to be like. So just giving him a minute to settle and hopefully relax, and then we'll see how he goes. Okie dokie. Sorry, I just moved you guys over a little bit because I couldn't really see where you could see. Hoping you can see me. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna give him a walk around. You know, try and get him a little bit relaxed. Good boy. Obviously he's wearing his saddle for the first time. Got to remember that pressure on his back. Good boy. Done. Yes, good boy. Come on. I'm also just trying to be very aware of his reactions, as he can be quite sharp. That is a problem I've had with him. Good boy. I am just going to change the rein. As you can see, I have changed the rein now. Just giving him a little bit of a walk around on the other rein. He is a little bit tense, but to be honest, I've had this horse now for, well, he is now 10 this year. I've had him since a 4-year-old, and he is always tense in here. Good boy. I've tried many different instructors. I've had in-hand people come over. And I just think with our horses, unfortunately, a lot of the time, they are very tense at home. And that's something that sometimes you just can't stop with. I think they're, like, he just always finds something to spook at and be tense about. Whereas when he's actually out and about, he's actually very well behaved. But anyway, let's give him a walk up these poles. Just in hand. Good boy. Just to get him concentrate on something. Good boy. Well done. Boy. Well done. Very good. Very good. Good boy. Go across this one. Boy. No, don't bite me. Come on. Good boy. Well done. Come on. Okay, right. Not sure how I'm going to feel about long reining him today. He seems quite tense, but I'll give it a go. Is he a good boy? Yes? What I'm going to do though is I'm just going to put it, I don't want to put it over his bum today, as this is the first time I'm long reining him with a saddle on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it through the stirrup, clip it onto there, but I'm actually just going to have it over the top of the saddle. You know, so I've got his front end, but not his back end, as he can be a bit funny about the long reins being behind him if he has a bit of a moment. And then he is a bit sharp, so he goes into like this blind panic, and then you end up getting all tangled in the lunge reins, and it's just never ideal. So if I just keep it over his saddle, I'm hoping, because it's not around his bum, he won't be as tense. So, good boy. Well done. Right, right over here. This way. Come on. No, turn back this way. Oh, good boy. Come on. Not really sure how he feels about it. Bless him. Good boy. Should have put it behind the saddle. Good boy. It's almost just, I need to encourage him to walk off by himself as well, as he's very used to getting, good boy, the confidence off of me. As you can see, he's a bit funny about the bit, obviously, where he hasn't really had a bit in his mouth for a long time. But you can just see when he walks off by himself, he doesn't have a lot of self-confidence. Good boy. Because I'm not even holding on to him really that tightly, but he's tucking his nose in, and he's not relaxing out into the bridle. Good boy. I'm trying to not have him in too much of a short rein. Trying to just let him, there you go, good boy. Let him stretch out, good boy. I also don't want him to be in too short of a circle either, so I'm trying to let him go out, but he just needs to get himself into the right state of mind, because as you can see, he's just very, come on, stop being silly. Just, you know what, I'm going to walk behind him for a second, because, good boy, come on, good boy. I just feel as though he needs to get his own confidence, which right now he doesn't have a lot of. So I'm just going to try and guide him without having the reins too short. Boy, there we go, well done. Good boy, relax. You can see the difference in him without me standing next to him. He gets a bit nervous, and you know, he's had a long time off, so he's very unbalanced and very weak. So I'm trying to do a lot of in-hand stuff with him, just to kind of, you know, get him used to back in his old routine. I'm just going to change the rein, so I might go out of camera for a second. So good boy. Soon, but anyway, change the rein. Trying to stay within the camera as much as I can, and I'm trying to not to talk if I go out of the view. Good boy, good boy. What are you tail swishing for? Good boy, relax. Relax, good boy. As you can see, he's seen something that's upset him. Good boy, relax. Well done. At the moment, I'm just trying to keep it very short and sweet with him. I should be getting back on him. I just don't feel he's a very good boy. It's just me. He's a very tense boy, and I don't want to rush it. You know, he's had 2 years off. I want to try and do it right this time if I can. You know, I still don't know whether he's going to stay sound, but I'm just kind of just trying to do as the vets say, and you know, see where he goes. Good boy. Good boy. Stand. Well done. Good boy. Walk on. Come on. Good boy. Relax. Stop swishing your tail. Put something on your belly. Good boy. I think he's got a fly around him. Boy. Well done. Just trying to... Right, I'm going to go out. Oh, come on. See, this is him being spooky now. Stop being stupid. I'm going to go out of camera and just try and walk him over the poles. Trying to get him interested in something else, because he's just being a bit of a spooky twat. Come on. Just going to try and make him concentrate on something else for a second, because he's just being a little bit spooky today. Good boy. You know, he's a sensitive soul. He always has been. Good boy. Well done. It's just Nanny. Stop being silly. Good boy. Yeah, I'm asking you to turn. Good boy. Asking you to turn. I'll be done in a second. I'm just trying to, good boy, do everything off both reins. Good boy. Having the poles here, you know, I'm not doing anything strenuous with the poles. I'm literally just walking over some poles, you know, just to have him concentrating on something else. He is quite a busy body, you know, his brain's constantly ticking. So having the poles there just helps to snap his brain out of the tenseness and just gets him thinking about something else other than being tense. Well done. That was very straight. Good boy. I'm just going to walk this way. Are we out of camera now? He's probably back in camera. But back over these poles the other way. You can say I just want to do everything off both ways. Good boy. Okay, right. Probably going to leave him there today. As I said, I don't like to do too much. I'm just trying to do some short and sweet sessions. Short and sweet. Come back into camera sessions regularly with him. This was just kind of an introduction video for you guys to see how I'm starting off. Good boy, stand. This is going to be the interesting part. I hate having to try and undo these. Good boy, stand. Good boy. Well done. Good boy, you're okay. Good boy. He's just a bit of a... You can be a bit silly, can't you, sometimes? He's usually okay in walk. It's a long rein. It's when you start trying to do more than walk and you start trying to trot him, he gets a bit tense. And if he explodes, you know, trying to hold on to him is not the easiest thing in the world. I've canted him on long reins before, and he can do it. He's just a bit of a crazy one, he is. But anyway, come with me. So that is us done for the first session. Good boy. So as you can see, I just kept it short and sweet with him this time. just literally a 5-10 minute session, just to get him used to wearing the saddle again and having a bit in his mouth. As you can see, he was evading the bit a little bit, but the more I do with him, the more he'll get used to it. So yeah, our plan from now is just to keep on doing this, keep increasing it, and then I'm going to start leaning over him again, trying to get him used to having like more weight on him again. I'll probably just do that across the yard for the first couple of times, and then introduce him to coming into here, just doing some straight lines and me sat on him, and then we'll slowly introduce him to going back out on the road again. My vet did say about going straight onto the road, but I'm just a little bit concerned as he's quite sharp, and our roads, we live on like a country lane, and sometimes they fly up the road, so it's just a bit dangerous like to do straight away. So yeah, that's my plan with him. Fingers crossed, you know, he stays sound. But just thought I'd bring you guys back into it. Then, you know, if you're bringing a horse back into work, or even like from an injury, or even just from a winter holiday, maybe you might get some ideas that you like, that I do, if you haven't tried them before. Or, you know, if he doesn't stay sound, then he doesn't stay sound. Honestly, I have no expectations for him now. This is our last chance at trying to get him sound. You know, I'm going to take it really slow with him, and hopefully we get some luck this time around, as he is a very special boy, and I would love to be able to be back riding him again, even if it's just some low-level stuff, you know, just to go out and be able to enjoy him, as he does love his job, and he loves to please, you know, he's my little baby. So, yeah, that's him done for the day. I'm now going to quickly ride Mary, just do some light work in here, because it's still a little bit hard down that end. So I'm just going to do some of this pole work exercise with her. I might get someone to come video me, and then I'll include that in this vlog too. So let's take Rai back to the wash bay and get him untacked, and he can go back out in the arena for the afternoon in the sunshine. And then I'll get Mary ready, and I'll see you guys up here hopefully. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but anyway, I've warmed up, so just getting trotting now. Go. Come on. Just riding in Hackamore, as she had her teeth done the other day, so I'm just trying to avoid putting a bit in her mouth, a bit, but she finds a Hackamore a bit strange. You can see she finds the Hackamore a bit weird. Look. Come on. I'm just trying to get her used to it, because she's quite sensitive. I thought she'd like it. She'd like Hackamore, but she doesn't seem to love the nose pressure all that much, to be honest. Ooh. If you're wondering why I'm not going up the top end of the arena, it's because it's hard. Go. So we're just sticking to this bottom end for the time being. Go. Isn't ideal, but sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. Because I'd like to change her, but go. Let's not run mummy over. She won't be very impressed if we do. Go. Ooh. King. Go. Good done. Good done. Just trying to practice my transitions a bit more. She finds them a bit difficult. Go. I'm going to try it a bit wider. It's a bit hard out here. Ooh. Something. Go, well done. Ooh. Ooh. Go. And going. It's a bit long. Good girl. Woo! Bloody pigeons! It's got spooky bloody pigeons! Relax. This one's a bit difficult. I'll give it a go. Ooh. Fell out for the shoulder there. No, fell out for a shoulder and not over that last one. Ooh. Think about what you're doing. Well done. Ooh. Can you stand a little bit more in the middle, please? Just for these. I'm going to jump, I'm going to do it the other way. Good girl. She's actually like, in moments, she's better in the hackamore. But, so when she comes up and she's like, get off. Relax. It's like trying to find the right bit. Good girl, well done. Transition. Transition. Oh, 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 girl. I find this one a bit confusing. See if we can do it. Good girl, well done. Transition. Just move to the left, move to your right a little bit. Don't run you over. You know where you're going. Good girl, well done. That one again. Can you turn off the train? You can do it. You can do it. Don't need to jump it though. Oh. Right, you got this. Come on. Go. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. Well done. Better. Ooh. Oh guys, so just jumping on with my phone as my camera died and my spare batteries are over on the yard and my mum come out and videoed me. I thought my sister would, but my mum did, and she doesn't really know how to use the camera. So anyway, we were nearly finished, so I just said leave it. But yeah, we just had a walk at the trot and a little bit of canter. The arena's a little bit hard, so to be honest, we didn't do that much. And also she has had like 6 quiet weeks because obviously of what I said last time in the last vlog, you know, and no fault of her own. So she's not all that fit at the moment, so we're just trying to get her fit again. Although looking at the weather, looks like the arena's going to be frozen again next week because the temperatures are coming back down again. So it's going to be absolutely so annoying, as I wanted to start bringing back into work again, and it looks like we're going to be back to doing nothing. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this little introduction to Ryan's rehab, and also watching a couple of clips of me doing that pole work exercise on Mary today. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
No, she got the good vibes when seasons change, but when